He is as strong as the Hulk.
Oh!
No!
Some people are putting out the wrong type of information because I found out that apparently there are a big chunk of people who believe Black Panther is being released in China. They're wrong. But the reason why they think, oh, it's being released in China or in other Asian countries, because, you know, people don't know the difference between the dialects and the scripts and what Mandarin, Cantonese, Korean, Japanese, what all these things look like. They all think, oh, it's all the same. It's not the same. They're very different. But in this case, they're releasing clips and teasers, Marvel, that have Cantonese and Mandarin in them. So people are thinking, oh, it's getting a Chinese release. No, it's getting a Hong Kongese release.
Right.
So, it's not going to play in China, which I don't know how that works nowadays because some films get released, but very few. Years and years ago, it used to be loads of movies.
Really open.
20, 30, 40 films a year would get put in China. Now, it's very, very cherry-picked, which is not a good thing because that means less money for these companies in the box office. So when you look at Black Panther 1, it made like $100 million in China. That's not a lot in terms of for the MCU, but it's still $100 million that you'd rather have in your pocket, even though the CCP takes like 70% of that.
Oh!
Yeah, they take a big chunk over there.
They're stealing.
Normally it's like 30, 35 for cinemas, but when you go there internationally, they used to take like 65 to 75%. They took big amounts of money.
Wow.
And that's what it costs to get your movie there. But in this case, Black Panther 2, I'm leaning just under $1 billion, 980 million, because of the lack of China release. If it had China, I'd say 1.1.
I was going to say 1.1.
But without China, 980.
What did it make the first time? What was the first
one? Made 1.3
Okay.
or over that.
I think people are going to think it's going to make that. It's not going to make that.
It's not going to make that.
It's not going to make that.
It's tough sell. It's tough sell because of Chadwick Boseman not being there, you know?
The confidence might be a bit lower.
But then there might be more intrigue. We could be completely wrong.
It's true. People might say,
You
how
know?
are they going to fix the story?
Plus, it depends on how good the film is. If it's a good movie, it could crack past 1.2, 1.3 billion. But as we saw with Doctor Strange, it was a bad movie, and it didn't make the money it should have made. Yeah. Thor, Love and Thunder, we haven't seen it yet, but from what we've heard, it's not a good movie, and it didn't make as much money as it should have made.
Yeah.
So with this, I have more hope that it's going to be a good movie. So maybe my 980 is actually low. But I'm not seeing this making $1.5 billion. Nah. Especially with Avatar coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because that's going to eat into its box office long term because that thing is just going to have behemoth legs. I do think this movie is going to be good. I don't know how good it's going to be because the first Black Panther was good, but it wasn't great. A lot of people said it was the best movie ever.
No.
No. They were saying it was the best superhero movie ever.
No.
They were saying it was the best MCU movie ever.
No.
It's just not a fact. It's just not true. But that doesn't mean it wasn't good.
It was a good film.
Yeah.
It was, as an introduction of a titular character, where he is the title, it was very, very good. We got culture, we got language, we got really beautiful shots and good direction.
And then some bad CGI.
Some bad CGI at the end.
But that's just classic Marvel. That's nothing to do with that specific movie.
But I hope this one, there's a chance it betters it.
Yeah.
And I want that.
Hey, NarendraTheComic here!
NONSENSEI!
Yes, so right now we're going to be reacting to this teaser for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I think that's like 4 teasers in the last 3 days. It's a lot, but we need to find out what's going on. We need to know the intricacies so when we go in, we know what's happening. Because sometimes you go in knowing too much, sometimes you go in knowing too little, but with this one, I think we're going in just knowing enough.
That Goldilocks moment.
I think they've done a good job in the marketing. They haven't overdone it, oversaturated it. This one is a Hong Kongese clip, so we're going all the way across the world to East Asia to find out what's going on in Wakanda. Crazy. We live in a globalized world, don't we? Hey, you will own nothing, and you'll be happy. Let's get to this teaser. Anyway, let's go.
This November.
Shorty, stand down. That is an order.
Mother, you're breaking up.
Oh, that was Shuri. Okay.
New gear.
That thing can fly.
Let's go!
New enemy. He is as strong as the Hulk.
Oh!
No!
Can I kiss him at her too?
New heroes.
Oh!
That's super bad.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Only in
Whoa.
cinemas.
I have those things called chills, man. My entire body just stiffened up. Apart from the pee-pee. Everything else stiffened up. When M'Baku just got slammed by Namor.
He can't survive that. If he's as strong as the Hulk, unless he gets a bit of the Black Panther flower. If he maybe gets a bit of the herb, he can survive that. If not, bye-bye M'Baku.
That's
which I don't
ridiculous.
want. You can't just... We just watched him get done. You can't put that in a trailer teaser.
Nah, you can't be doing that. After you say he's as strong as the Hulk, and in the comics, some iterations, he is as strong as the Hulk. He's that level powerful. But in the MCU, I don't want him being as strong as the Hulk. Maybe Smart Hulk, because they've depowered Hulk.
Okay.
They've depowered Thor, these characters. They're not as strong as they were in Infinity War. Maybe you can get away with him being as strong as Smart Hulk.
But then you're looking at it, he can fly,
Yeah.
he swims like a fish.
Yeah.
Can he command the oceans as well?
No.
Okay, fine. He can't
Maybe
do
in some
that.
iterations, as far as I know, most of the time, no, he can't do
He's
that.
super strong.
Yeah.
It's like, that's OP? A little bit, maybe just tending towards that.
A little OP, but then you have to look at where Thor was in Infinity War.
Yeah.
And in Endgame, and it's like, this guy was a monster
But then again,
of a character.
if Namor is a major player, then he deserves all that power.
Yeah.
And it's going to be used and utilised and not
worthwhile.
just... Yeah, and it's going to be consistent.
So that was a bit unnecessarily worrying.
Yeah.
Seeing M'Baku get run through like that. There was also something else. This blue character flying about the place. They look like they have a type of M'Baku weapon on them. Right? It looks like it's almost like his type of staff. But it looks a lot slimmer than M'Baku.
Is that Nakia?
Ooh, she's more green. Her outfit looked more green than blue. But they have thrusters on them. They have thrusters.
Who is that then?
And that red character, that is Ironheart.
That's Ironheart. Suit not look good there.
Suit looks really bad. I've seen people in the comments, some people saying, I agree, Ironheart, I don't like the way they're putting her forward, I don't know the character. Other people saying, just read the comics, stop complaining, stop comparing her to Iron Man. It's like, one, her name is Ironheart. She's gonna be compared to Iron Man, whether it's the comics, whether it's live action.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Two, most people don't care about this character because they've never read her in the comics. They've never seen her in the public zeitgeist. There's never been an Ironheart cartoon as far as I remember. Whereas when I was a kid, there was an Iron Man cartoon that I watched. So it's what it is. Some people will say, just watch it and like it. Some people will say, think critically. Have an opinion that might be counter to what other people think. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it because this costume here looks like a Pokemon. This looks like, and I'm going to throw the Pokemon out there, this looks like Deoxys, a legendary Pokemon that has multiple forms. I'll put an image up, you can see it. That looks like Deoxys to me. Maybe this is a look from the comics. I don't know, because I don't read that shit anymore, because it's trash. And I don't want it to be trash, but it's trash. Stop making trash. Then I'll buy the stuff, you'll get my money, and I'll read it. But otherwise, no, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Okay.
I was a bit unhinged there. Point is, I'm correct, and it's fine. You can be wrong. I got no issues with it, but just acknowledge that you're wrong. That's fine. Okay.
Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. What?
I was speaking Star Wars.
Very nice. I didn't realize Star Wars was a language.
It is now.
Oh, all right then. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then maybe Namor will be coming after you. Strong as the Hulk.
Namor gonna be coming after you.
You really don't want that, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. Now, I've been NonSensei.
I've been NarendraTheComic.
You've been great, and we'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, we make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,500 days now, and we aren't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back in tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're #NeverNotHere. Just how it goes. We also bring the bakwas. Bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. We also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little. Do a lot. Do a little. But we do indeed bring that quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow for more the same. Slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.
I got you! I got you! Take that, you friggin' psycho! I got